How much lift and coasting in 26 compared with 25?
I think lift and coast will be a fundamental part of how you manage these cars. Now, it's very hard for us to predict because the teams have been doing all sorts of predictions and how they choose to deploy energy. You have got about 12 or 13 seconds of deployment of your full 350 kilowatts on the hybrid system. Now, on most circuits, that's enough for you to get across the main straight. At Baku, with the flat out run from the preceding corners and the incredible length of the main straight, you're going to be short by a few seconds of full power. So, what will the teams do? Will you lift and coast? Will you maybe not deploy all of your 350 kilowatts within that? You have to remember that on the straights, you now have active aero in the straight line mode, massively reducing drag. Again, this is one of these things. Lift and coast will be inevitable, but teams maybe also have some different strategies of, not deploying everything at once or, really leaning on the active aero side of things. I think it's going to be really interesting. Different drivers will probably excel in different areas. And you could even potentially have, two drivers in the same team, one that gets on with a certain technique and one that doesn't. So yeah, I can't really predict because the teams have done probably millions, if not billions, of predictions of this on their simulations. But yeah, it will be an increased factor because you've got to manage your energy and you've got to manage that reduced fuel load as well. So it's going to be fascinating just to understand how the teams and the drivers are working with these new power units.